figure it out, but I'm just glad it does.
Me too.
Well, I write in several different genres, but one of the things that influenced my songwriting was back in 1981. I became a follower of Jesus Christ, and my life radically changed. And so, you know, I stopped writing pop and country for a while, but then as time went on, I realized it was okay. But for me, for a while, I just wasn't that I shouldn't write that kind of stuff. It was like I didn't have desire to write it, and all I wanted to write was about this God that changed my life, you know, because it was a radical transformation. I'm by no means perfect. I don't mean to insinuate that, but anyway, one of my passions is to write songs, little worship songs that help people make a connection in a small way to their Heavenly Father. And this is one of those songs that I wrote with a friend, and little did we know, a few years later, Michael W. Smith would record it. And it won a Dove Award, and it was like #1 in every Christian genre, gospel chart, but it then kind of took on a life of its own and went around the world. And I go to Asia, to Africa, and tour, and Europe. I don't care where I go, they know this song, this and several others. And so it's been a huge blessing. I mean, you know, hit records are great when you hear your song on the radio and you see that #1 in the charts.
Yeah.
But when you hear 500,000 people singing your song back to you, and knowing somehow you had some little thing, you know, part of creating that, God used you. It's way more than a hit record could ever give you as a songwriter. So anyway, this is that song. It's called Above All. Above all powers, above all kings, above all nature and all created things, above all wisdom and all the ways of man, you were here before the world began. Above all kingdoms, above all thrones, above all wonders the world has ever known, above all wealth and treasures of the earth, there's no way to measure what your worth. You were crucified and laid behind a stone. You lived to die, rejected and alone, like a rose trembled on the ground. You took the fall, thought of me above all. Oh, you were crucified and laid behind a stone. You lived to die, rejected and alone, like a rose trembled on the ground. You took the fall and thought of me above all, like a rose trembled